Indiana. It's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. 4
yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 21-yard line.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They'll go. Richardson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Eric Sauber, touchdown San Francisco. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Josh Downs now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, And it'll set up second down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On second down, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. That's good for a Colts first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Second and 11. Looking to throw. Richardson. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Come on.
Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
On fourth down, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
So when you talk about cover two, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those two safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover two, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
26 yards. First down, San Francisco.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the 49ers first down.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Colts will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And this will be incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. And frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he's going to be taken down. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Throwing is Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts.
That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Indy.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
49ers 6.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Second and 7. Purdy works out of the pistol. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Open man is Jennings. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. Richardson to throw here on first and 10. That one knocked away and incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's third and 7. Richardson to throw. He'll take a deep shot for downs. He is in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
This is just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Here's second and 9. They run once more with McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's a third and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Niners first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Again, it's McCaffrey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He won't gain a lot of traction there. Down only to the 24. 2nd down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. This is caught at 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
So step 1 is just get close enough that you have a shot to strike in the end zone. So that's a nice completion there on this 2-minute drive. But remember, Mike, they're kind of up against it. They need to finish this drive with a touchdown
and that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
On the run, McCaffrey. And he is going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works, and we've got ourselves a tie game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's first down. From the gun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. It's 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback.
And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard line. So it's a win for the Colts. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.